Located on 225 acres in Garden City, Long Island, Nassau Community College, a member of the State University of New York system, has close to 20,000 students attend the school each year. The college mascot is Leo the Lion, and these are his stories of the school's absolute best and brightest who have graduated over the past 50 plus years. Let's catch up together as the Alumni Association of Nassau Community College proudly presents Lion Tales, a Nassau Community College Foundation production on the voice of Nassau Community College, 90.3 WHPC.
Welcome to Lion Tales, powered by the Nassau Community College Foundation. My name is Aurora Workman. I am president of the Nassau Community College Alumni Association. I'm here with my friend and co-host, Dr. Lynnda Nadien, a proud graduate of Nassau Community College, and together we'll share stories that will inspire, uplift, and often amuse you.
Each week, Aurora and I will introduce you to alumni of Nassau Community College interested in sharing their experience here at Nassau Community College, along with the secrets to their success.
Accounting and Business Administration Department at Nassau Community College honored Emeritus Professor Hassan D. Emin by naming the tutorial lab. Now, everybody remembers the clusters, A309, the Emin Learning Center. We want to thank you to the Emin family for their generosity in helping so many students on their educational journey through scholarships and funding for years to come.
Look for many new and exciting events on the Alumni Association social media pages, Facebook, Instagram, and our web pages at www.nassaucommunitycollege.edu/alumni. If you, our listening audience, has any positive news you would like to share about Nassau Community College alumni, engagements, births, graduations, weddings, and or accolades, email us at alumni@nassaucommunitycollege.edu and we will shout you out.
Well, today's guest is Regina Perry, a member of the National Coalition of 100 Black Women, where she advocates on behalf of Black women and girls to promote leadership development and gender equity in the areas of health, education, and economic empowerment. Welcome to Lion Tales, Regina Perry, class of 1989.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
So, Regina, while you were here, what did you study?
I majored in business administration.
Oh, that's wonderful. So you're going to tell us, so now you made your way. How did you get to, what is the National Coalition of 100 Black Women about?
Well, it's a wonderful organization. The National Coalition of 100 Black Women Long Island chapter was founded more than 45 years ago by a group of intergenerational women who were committed to advocacy on behalf of Black women and girls. Today, the organization comprises approximately 100 members from a cross-section of professions such as school teachers, college professors and administrators, business owners, and healthcare professionals. We represent many industries, for example, sports and entertainment, banking and financial services, governmental services, including many underrepresented by Black women.
So why is this organization so important nationally?
Well, our annual programs are connected to the national agenda of the National Coalition of 100 Black Women. Programs address issues related to health, education, and economic empowerment, such as to eliminate health disparities, to prevent and decrease mortality rates, to improve health outcomes, access to affordable health care, and quality of life, public safety, and crime.
Mm-hmm. And what are some of the courses that you did take at Nassau that you would say were foundation builders for this role and working with the organization?
I would say oral communications.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, a lot of people mention that. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Which increases your confidence as a public speaker, and probably sociology.
Very important. Did you have Professor Wise?
No.
No, you didn't. I had him.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah, I that's one I remember for sociology.
No.
That's okay.
Sometimes you can visualize them, but you can't remember their name.
Right. But another important aspect of what you just said, and for our listeners, is that take oral communication, take public speaking.
Absolutely.
Because it really helps you with everything that you're going to do in life, and it'll really help you, as you said, build confidence. And so we try to encourage our students to do that.
Absolutely.
You don't have
and
to
that's
take
something.
public speaking.
Yeah, the public speaking is really the one they're coming out of high school lacking,
Yeah.
Right.
and then they're expected to do oral presentations in college, and they're very nervous and anxious about doing that.
I think that's why sometimes in the last year of your high school experience, you need to, you have to have the kids stand around. Because we used to have to stand up,
Yeah.
and answer. They were like, stand up, I'm like, wait.
I think, the high schools in general just need the kids to be able to stand up, but they think if they're standing up that they're being disrespectful, but they really want to get up and just, be who they are and be allowed to, discuss and communicate together, and very important to do that.
So as an advocate of the 100 Black women, what do you do? Do you go to schools? Do you go to, businesses? What do you do?
Well, we recently had yesterday, as a matter of fact, the chapter co-sponsored a Meet the Candidates Forum in Suffolk County with the Suffolk County chapter, the Central Long Island NAACP, the Links Incorporated Eastern Shore chapter, and the Ministerial Alliance of North Amityville. On October 23rd, we will be hosting another Meet the Candidates Forum in Nassau County at the Yes We Can Center in Westbury. We also have our annual walk, October 21st. Long Island will participate in supporting of breast cancer research and treatment. Although the breast cancer incidence is lower in Black Americans than in Caucasian Americans, breast cancer mortality rates are disproportionately higher in Black women. And every 2 years we host the Black and White Ball that has allowed the organization to award almost $100,000 in scholarships over the past 35 years
That's great.
for college freshmen and mature women currently enrolled in college. Each year, the organization supports a scholarship presented to a Nassau Community College student. And for students interested and who fit the criteria, please check our website for updates.
Oh, that's great.
That would be great. So, I'm glad that we know that there are scholarships from the 100 Black Women, the National Coalition of 100 Black Women, and so we would like all listeners to go on to our website or their website, and we have a listing for scholarships. And it's really important to sit there, and everybody needs a little extra, for your schooling. So,
and it's worth it to do the application process, even if it takes you a little bit of time, just so that you can be eligible for some of the great things that are offered by all of these different organizations that we are in contact with.
You're listening to Lion Tales on the voice of Nassau Community College, 90.3 WHPC. I am Aurora Workman, along with Dr. Lynnda Nadien, and our guest today is Regina Perry. She has a Master's of Business Administration. So as we were just talking about giving the scholarships and, letting people know what is there as an advocacy program from the 100 Black Women, you graduated here in 1989. And
Oh my goodness!
You know, it's so sad that some of our current students now would be like, way back then.
Wow.
And for me,
89's like 69 now.
Like 69. I had students I have magazines in my office, and there's some of the older magazines, but because of whatever was on the cover. So one student is looking through a magazine, and she's like, "Oh my God, look at way back when." And when I said this, I asked, "What magazine is that?" It's 1987. I felt so old at the moment. I was like, "Oh my God!" But do you remember what were some of the things? Nassau Community College is going to be 60. What are some of the things that you remember that you really caught, for being here as a student?
I remember Roy Rogers.
The Fixins, Marcy, the first one who
Yes.
mentioned that. You can't forget that.
Yes.
I would love to have that
I would
burger
always
right
meet
now.
my friends there.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's when you get that little big
Yes.
piece of fried chicken.
Yeah. Well, it was a 3-piece with not a biscuit. I don't know what you got with it, but I know there was a 3-piece.
So, were you in any clubs at the time here? Did you participate in any student activities?
I don't remember.
That's because it's
I was
1987.
working at the same time. I was going to school, so I was very.
What brought you to Nassau?
It's a good, starting point. It lays the foundation of what you'll maybe do in the future. Mm-hmm. And I wasn't sure what I wanted to do. We're coming right out of high school. I wasn't sure what I wanted to major in. So I came here, and I majored in business because I figured business, you could take it anywhere.
Right.
And use it anywhere.
True. You're right.
And I got my associates here.
Yeah.
Okay. And so then you went on to receive your bachelor's degree in speech pathology and audiology. And so was it your intention to diversify your educational background from the start, or did something come up that inspired you to work through from a bachelor's in speech pathology to having earned your master's of business administration?
Not necessarily did I plan on diversifying. Mm-hmm. After I got my associates in business, and then I was working full time. So, and I wasn't sure. I wanted to do something different, or so I thought. So, speech pathology and audiology sounded interesting, and I went to Molloy for that. And close to graduation, I was doing my internship at a hospital. Mm-hmm. And I decided that I'd be better on the business side of things. So I graduated anyway. Mm-hmm. And then afterwards, I went back for my master's in business.
Well, that's wonderful. That's wonderful.
And were you able through the hospitals to do audiology screening for children and adults? Is that what you worked in on your internship?
I had an internship with a speech pathologist.
Yeah.
And then I had one with an audiologist also.
Yeah. And what was that like when you were doing that internship?
They were both, it's interesting. It's, medical, in the medical field.
Yeah.
But it wasn't something that piqued you that you would sit there and say, okay, I'm going to do this as a career.
Right, because I think I do better in the business
Right.
world.
Right. And studying at Molloy, did that make you focus on the educational aspect of speech pathology and audiology, or was it basically medical?
It was mainly medical.
Yeah.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, because that's like a big school for nursing and, those types of careers ahead of you. But when you were at Nassau, did you take any speech courses or audiology courses here?
No.
I think we have that available, though.
So you took liberal arts?
Yeah, liberal arts classes in
here?
I was a business major, so I
okay, yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. And I guess some of the electives allow you to delve into that a little bit deeper, so you could probably have taken that. I think you can now. If you came now, you probably could take speech pathology. I think that's...
They have
a speech and language.
Courses they have. Now we have an education program. Well, if you're looking to become a teacher, we do have the foundational courses that would allow you to come in and take classes. So we're always happy about that. So what is one of the greatest things that you remember as a student being here? What's stuck in your memory? Like we have because we have a lot of great speakers, concerts, activities that you may have attended. We used to attend one on the lawn that I thought was really great because they bring a whole fair in for an hour and a half. There's always food around because you just take a look at the calendar and you would sit there and see refreshments
served. Yes, that's
like
where
I'm going
everybody
to
goes.
this, I'm going to this one, I'm going to this event. So there's so many things that we have at Nassau, so was able to do the social and the educational.
You are listening to Lion Tales. Today's guest is Regina Perry, who has an associate's degree in business administration from Nassau Community College, bachelor's degree in speech pathology, and master's degree in business administration from Molloy College. My name is Lynnda Nadien, along with Aurora Workman, on the voice of Nassau Community College, 90.3 WHPC.
Welcome back to the Dog Show. Up next, we have Satchmo. Satchmo is a member of the Shelter Pet Group.
That's right, a group known especially for their couch-snuggling, ball-chasing, face-licking, tail-wagging, backyard-hanging, and, of course, companionship.
And what breed would you say Satchmo is?
I'd have to go with maybe a lavish terrier-hound chihuahua-looking kind of mix.
Tremendous dog.
I'd also like to point out Satchmo's coloring, a white, gray, brown, black brindle, simply marvelous.
It's such a treat to watch a dog like this.
Now, let's see him in action.
Look how he makes eye contact with his person.
That's actually known as the treat stare.
How intuitive.